my last vape hit in there. How are you guys doing? It's been a long time. People have asked me if I'm okay, which is really sweet and flattering, especially since I haven't done YouTube for a while, and then I just kind of fell off the face of the earth. So I'm trying to be present for you guys. Life happened. So what I'm going to do is just kind of try out a live stream. I haven't done one on here before. I'll post it later. And I'm just going to run through the signs, give you a current kind of energy check-in, saying hi to Kitty Cat. So there's, there's no editing. There's none of that madness. I'm not doing all that. So we are just going to go ahead and start at the top. We're going to start with Aries. We're going to see what current energy you guys have. I'm going to do some kind of quick little readings for each sign. So hello and welcome. I'm sorry, she might decide to clean herself. If that happens, my bad. Her bad. Okay, so let's start with Aries. What's going on with you, Aries? Ooh. All right. I like the relaxed vibe of lives, and I do them on TikTok a lot, and I was like, I should do that on YouTube. Hello, who's that? Donna. Hey, Donna. I know. I was like, I'm not doing YouTube, but here I am. Okay, so Aries, we have the Four of Swords, the Six of Pentacles, and the Empress for you, Aries. It almost feels like you're being asked to do a lot and give a lot of yourself. And right now it's a vibe where you just want to check out. Like, you want your personal time, you want your rest, you want to do your self-care, you want to just enjoy life and kind of take it easy a little bit. So Aries, I feel like you just need to be careful with letting people over ask of you, letting them dictate what you do, because Aries, you are the one to like go. And so when you decide you need a break, you do need a break. I also think that for some of you, what's happening is you might be getting breadcrumbed a little bit. You might be getting somebody who's sort of leading you on or dragging you on or giving you like little pieces of themselves. This could also be you. You could be giving little pieces of yourself to somebody. But there is attraction. I do feel like there's an attraction between you and another individual that you want to explore, and maybe you're just kind of sitting on it. This card for you for the Moonology deck is having faith in your dreams. So if there's a goal that you want to reach, to go ahead and invest in that. All right, so let's go ahead. Let's move on, Taurus. What's your current energy right now, Taurus? Thank you guys for supporting me so much in these last few months. I've gotten so many really kind messages on my Instagram, on my TikTok, on different avenues here, comments, people just being like, hey, girl, I haven't seen you in a while. Like, where are you? Are you okay? Where's your videos? And man, I checked out. I have a bad habit of overdoing it with myself. If I don't have tons of shit on my schedule, I end up putting more on my schedule until I'm just like, what have I gotten myself into? I do that. All right, Taurus. What do we got? All right, my Taurus friends, we have the High Priestess, the reverse King of Cups, and the Nine of Wands. Intuitive feelings about somebody that you are dealing with here. Somebody that you feel like is not coming correct. Like somebody is not bringing maturity, who is not really being present. And you get this vibe with them that you need to be on guard. Okay, because I have the Nine of Wands here. You probably have been down this road with somebody before, and your intuition is kicking in and telling you like, hey, did you learn from your last experience with this person? Have you learned anything? Have you, Taurus? So I think you are a little bit more cautious this time around. So what does Nicole say? Hi, Nicole. Wow, I'm so excited to see you, love and light. Oh, thank you so much for that. I appreciate the confirmation in what I do. Honestly, that's like the biggest blessing to hear that those readings resonated with you. So thank you. So we've done Aries. We're just going to go straight through. So we're on Taurus right now, second sign. Yeah, so Taurus, don't ignore that intuition. You've been there with them, right? You know what they're about. So why are you doing it again? Is my question for you, Taurus. Okay, let's pull an oracle card for you. Taurus, Taurus, Taurus. Emotions are running high. The super moon. Okay, so you are in, that's why, because you have this huge emotional investment in somebody. And I get it. Sometimes we think if we just give them enough time, they're going to change. But will you post a replay live? Yes, the live will be posted. I'm going to post it after I do it for sure. So you'll be able to watch this again and again and again, as many times as you want to see my silly face. You're emotionally invested with them, Taurus. I know, but sometimes people grow better when you let them grow all on their own, right? Okay, let's go do Gemini. Gemini's next. Gemini, current energy, check in. Gemini. What is percolating? All right, Gemini, we have the Justice card. It's called Balance in this deck. The reverse 5 of Cups and the King of, 5 of Coins, and that's reversed, and then the King of Coins. This is a really cool reading. It is a financial kind of reading. It could be relationship, but I see it first and foremost as finances, and I'm always going to go with what I see it for right away. You know what my intuition is. Oh, thank you. This is Shakota. She's my old lady cat. She's 16. I wish I could open the door and show you guys all my foster kittens, but then things would get crazy, so I'm not going to do that. But they're adorable. They're like 6 weeks old. They're precious. Okay, so here's what's happening for you, Gemini. You are restoring balance in your finance and work life. You don't feel like you're having to, oh my God, like pinch pennies all the time and something's always going wrong. And like, as soon as I save some money, the car breaks and I can't get ahead of anything. No. Gemini, I feel like you are hitting a point, like you're hitting your stride. You are maybe even kind of coming up for promotions, or you are starting a business, or your business is really rolling. So we see really good balance in finances right now. One thing I could point out, and I said I would interpret it for love too, because that may resonate for some people better, is that this could be the same kind of concept with a person. So you may be finally getting that balance with an individual, that you are like, am I finally going to get my cup filled up, my needs met? And the answer is yes, you are finally getting that. Let's pull a Moonology card for you before we roll over to Cancer. Cancer is next. I'm just going through them straight through the zodiac. So Gemini, what is your Moonology card? Thank you, Terry. I'm glad I'm back too. I'm sorry. Life got in the way. I overdid it. I burned myself out. I'm kind of doing that right now, not with this stuff, with other work stuff. So I'm gonna make some adjustments, because this is what I want to be doing. And filming the videos is cool, but I like the live interaction. Like me just talking in a room with nobody there is so weird for me. I need the energy. Gemini. Okay, Gemini, you are good enough. Gemini, no more self-doubt, okay? If you have reached this point, you've reached this point through hard work. You've reached this point through what you've given, through what you've done. So that affirmation of I am enough, I am good enough, I can do this, I got this, etc. Okay, so let's do Cancer. Fourth sign, Cancer. Are you comfortable, Shakota? She's lounging. All right, Cancer. And you know what, you guys? I think, and I'll post this down below. I'm gauging the audience a little bit, how things go. I came on here with no plan. I didn't tell anybody like that I was getting on. So I don't expect the numbers to be crazy or anything, but I'm kind of thinking I might get on here and start doing some live one-on-one readings for my peoples. So this is, we'll see how it goes, right? I wanted to test out the format of the live on here. Cancer. You got a notification and you rushed on here. Yay! I feel so loved, man. You're awesome. You're awesome, sauce. All right, Cancer. Reverse Queen of Coins, reverse Nine of Swords, and reverse Five of Swords. Ooh, this is tough, okay? Because look, they're all showing me, these are the cards are all reversed. When cards are all reversed, what sticks out at me is that it's really unbalanced energy. It's really like you're shoving things down. You're not dealing with something. So, and also the Queen of Coins being reversed, this is not your significator because you're water sign. So this is another individual. Could be mother, could be family members, grandmothers. You know, it's another, and it is an earth sign. Okay, so it could be somebody who has an earth sign or earth heavy chart, but I think it's really showing that this is a maternal kind of figure that I think is kind of throwing you off your game a little bit, or maybe there's issues with them, with this person, that you're trying to ignore, or you're not directly dealing with the stress that it's causing you, because you know you can't win with them anyway, so you're like, I don't even want to engage, but it's still there. You're just repressing it. So that's what I'm feeling for you, Cancer, is make sure that you're dealing with the stuff, you know, acknowledge, check in with yourself. I'm really bad at that too. I'm going to work on that. These are all my self-work goals. Check in with yourself. How am I doing today? I'm okay. I'm good now. I'm good now that I'm on live. I always do better when I'm like, this is like fun for me to talk to you guys. Okay. What do we have? Cancer, what's your oracle card? I got a super moon again. Emotions running high. So, you know, there's a lot of emotions running high. You and Gemini. Very emotional time, but I don't think you're dealing with the emotions. And that's the important thing, is how are you dealing with them? Are you acknowledging them? Are you checking in with them? Are you letting somebody get your goat? Other people say that, right? Can't get your goat if they don't know where it's tied. I remember the first time I was a kid, somebody said that to me, like a family member. I was like, I don't have a fucking goat. Why are you talking about a goat? What a dumb saying. All right, Leo, you're next. Ooh, Leo. Leo. What current energy do we have for you? Welcome, Breezy. Thank you. Thanks for the comments. Thanks for the love. Appreciate you. Leo. Then I'll tell y'all something fun. I got some fun news to share. Leo. Reverse Seven of Cups, reverse Nine of Wands, and the Hangman. Okay, the reverse Seven of Cups is coming back down to reality. All right, I am finally seeing the truth of the matter. And thanks, sweetie. And I am like, I'm getting this reality check in my life. And I'm not so scattered anymore. So you are kind of focusing your energy somewhere. And I think you had a lot of options, because the Seven of Cups is often about all of the options and all of the fantasies that we have in our head. And you're like, okay, actually, no, I can make this a reality, and I can choose, and I'm finally going to make a choice. And you have the reverse Nine of Wands in here too. So I think that it's a time for you to, you're not feeling so guarded against people, maybe relaxing your, oh, thank you, Crystal. I'm glad I'm back too. I didn't warn anybody that I was doing this, which I probably should have, but I just kind of wanted to test out the format of the live. So like nobody knows I'm here except you guys. Okay, So the reverse Nine of Wands, again, that is you letting your guard down. You're kind of opening up your mind and realizing I'm not stuck. And then the Hangman is a stuck card, but not in this circumstance. The Hangman is reflecting that you're actually finally seeing things, seeing the truth in what you can accomplish and what you can do. So it's an aha moment, Leo, that you're experiencing right now, kind of a revelation or an epiphany. So let's go ahead and pull a Moonology card for you, Leo. Then I told you guys I would tell you something fun, right? Okay. Should I do it after Leo or after Virgo? I'll wait. I'll tell you after Virgo, okay? Because then I'll be halfway through the zodiac. Okay. Woo! Be bold and make the first move, Leo. That's your card, okay? So the reason that you're getting this right now, is that focusing? Okay, the reason that you're getting this right now is because you have honed in on a goal. And it's like, all right, now let's do it. Let's make it happen. Let's make the magic happen, baby. Okay, seeing things from a different perspective. Perspective shifts. Okay, Virgo. Current energy for Virgo. You know what happens to me? And this happened to me in my recorded videos all the time. And I try to not let it happen, but I can't help it sometimes. Is when I know people of those signs, like I have a few people that I know really well, like one of them will come to mind and I'll be trying so hard not to be reading that person's situation, and sometimes it still happens. It's like a blessing and a curse. So if you have one of these signs, like maybe tell me when I get to your sign, so I'm going to be like, okay, I'm going in for that. You know, I'm going to get on your vibration, not somebody else's. Okay, Virgo. What are my Virgo people dealing with right now? Okay, Virgo, we have the reverse Emperor, Justice, or in this deck it's called Balance, and the Eight of Coins. Oh, man. Okay. I think here you may be overworking, Virgo. Virgo would never do that, right? But the reverse Emperor, it's almost like you have worked your ass off for something, and maybe you're not getting the recognition that you deserve for it, or maybe there's something in your work life that it feels like you need to develop some better boundaries around, or some better structure, because Virgo will just keep going, right? Because they want to do it and they want to do it right, and they have so much they're so hard on themselves, really. They're so hard on themselves. If they're ever hard on you, it's because they're hard on themselves. So so Virgo, your Virgo moon and Leo rising energy's on point. Good. I'm glad it's resonating. Thank you. Yeah, and I'm glad you mentioned your moon and your rising sign, because those may resonate for you more. So right now it's encouraging you to shift into a more balanced energy, Virgo. It's telling you that you may need to put up some boundaries, because people will take advantage of that kind of I'm going to give and go nature. And it's also a work focused right here. Eight of Coins. All right. I do feel like you're trying to build up to something. You may be trying to build up to some type of promotion, new job, saving money. This damn card. It keeps wanting to come out. This is the supermoon, the emotions running high. I'm going to pull another one for Virgo, just because, you know, that card is haunting me today. So yeah, you're feeling that, that you need to like retract that energy a little. I just read your comment. Bring love into the situation. Ooh, Virgo. That's interesting. Bring love into the situation. Is this about your balance with the people that you love? Do you need to reach out to somebody? Do you need to extend some generosity and emotions towards someone? Maybe. Okay. I said I would tell you guys something fun, right? Okay. I'll tell you something fun, and then I'll do Libra. So who remembers my song cards? You guys remember my song cards where I would pull a song card after every reading and I would say it's like hitting shuffle on your playlist, because I oftentimes find myself working through music that I hear or lyrics or something during a reading. I'll be like, oh, I know a song for this. Yes. So this is what I'm doing with the song cards. Somebody suggested this and I was like, oh, that's a good idea. I'm actually making a deck. So if you don't follow me on Instagram, you should. It's Scorpio_Stellium on Instagram. I am going to make a song card deck. It's going to be really pretty. I'm getting pretty close to finishing it, and then I can give, you know, if you want a copy of it, the details on that. So I'm going to actually make a deck. We'll see how it goes. Okay, Libra. I can hear those little kittens. Can you guys hear the kittens in the background? Did you hear them? Libra, King of Swords, reverse 3 of Swords, and the reverse Queen of Cups. Ooh, I feel like you're trying so hard right now to overcome your emotional nature with your logic, your reasoning, your strategizing, because, oh my God, you just want to get over whatever hurt you. And you're just thinking like, okay, I'm gonna be logical. I'm gonna look back at this and I'm gonna realize all the bad things about this person or about this situation and why they're not. Hold on, let me read this. I love that because I really like all those elements of song cards, moonology, and tarot just really capture it. You are so, just come give me a hug, Nicole. You are so sweet. Okay, so I think that you're trying to be very logical and construct this almost ideology in your mind so that you don't have to pay attention to this, because you're ready to heal. You're ready to move on, which is a good thing. I don't think there's anything bad about what you're doing, but you're just really ready to release what happened, and come hell or high water, you're going to do that. And if you need to overwhelm or override the emotional nature to do that, you're like, okay, back to business. That was fucked, and I'm not going to deal with that anymore. That's what I'm feeling like you're doing. You're trying to get over something that was painful for you. Let's pull a moonology card for you, Libra. Okay, time. It says take time to breathe out. Okay, releasing what doesn't serve you, what's passing away. I told a good friend a few months ago that oftentimes what happens, and I do this, I only know the things, when I tell y'all shit, when I tell you like advice, it's only because I either still do that thing I shouldn't be doing or I've learned not to do it. So I only ever get it from my own screw ups. But when we hold on to something past its expiration date, when we hold on to relationships or, you know, people past when we should let that go, that's where we get problems all the time. It is always where we screw up, is when we try to hold on to it instead of just going, this is passing away, I'm going to let it go. All right, Libra. Ooh, Scorpio. Current energy for Scorpio. Not that I'm ever excited about Scorpio, but Scorpio. Let's read for Scorpio. Yay! Current energy for us. Y'all are going to see how ridiculous I really am, because I can't edit out any of my absurdity on a live. It just is what it is. Scorpio. And you know how when you like, you're in front of a mirror and you're just talking to yourself, you're like, I am weird. I am so weird. That's what this is like. It's just like you guys get me, like how I would be talking to myself in the mirror. Scorpio energy. Okay. 3 of Coins, reverse Knight of Coins, and Ace of Cups. Ooh, lots of things. I got work and love going on in here. Your Gemini Sun, Pisces Moon, and Scorpio rising. So Terry, did the Gemini resonate with you? We're about to see. You'll have to tell me at the end which one resonates with you more, since we're do a little bit of all of it, right? Okay, 3 of Coins. You're being recognized right now. All right. There's possibilities for you to get recognition, you to be even promoted or like given some accolades at work, or, there's people realizing like, oh, you're so valuable, and I want to work with you and I want to do more for you. And I'm seeing you for all the things that you bring. But you may be a little burned out. I tell you, remember when I said I can't help it but to pick up on energy of people? It's okay, Terry, because I'm gonna post this whole live. It'll be posted and you can just rewatch whatever you need. And then you said Virgo resonated the most in your Virgo moon. Cool. I'm Virgo rising, so sometimes I'll pick up on the Virgoian things, but usually Scorpio trumps everything because I have too many things in Scorpio. So this is when I say that sometimes I pick up on my own crap or other people that I know's crap, but I know that there's gonna be my other Scorpio people are probably gonna deal with this too, where even though you're working it, you're doing good, people think you're doing great, and you're just like going along, you might be getting a little exhausted. And you're like, I don't know that this is what I want to do, or I don't know that I have the energy for this. Let me reprioritize and figure out where I want to put my energy, who I want to put it into, what projects I want to put it into. But then, oh, look at this Ace of Cups, Scorpio. And that's fresh energy in love or new love relationships. This could be almost like, did y'all hear my son? He's playing Fortnite. And then the kittens are like, meow, meow, meow. This is like fresh energy in love, or you could be starting a new relationship now or very soon, very open to love. So this is a bunch of romantic stuff that's coming into. Maybe this is why you're not into work, because you're like, I got other stuff going on. So that's pretty cool. I think I always love is always the fun stuff, isn't it? Let's pull a Moonology card for Scorpio. Can y'all hear the kittens? I can, but I don't know if you can, because their little meow meows are quiet. My foster kittens that are in my bathroom there. I'm not keeping them. They're just fosters. I foster with the SPCA. So that's what you may hear. Okay. You can't hear them? Okay. Well, that's probably good. All right, be bold, make the first move, the cardinal moon. Do you guys realize, if you've been in this live stream since I started, that there's like 2 cards that are kind of haunting it? Okay. Yeah, so being bold, making the first move. Since you have the Ace of Cups in this reading, Scorpio, this is telling me that you need to make your move on someone. And I don't know any Scorpios, unless you've got heavy Saturn going on with your Scorpio. Like, Scorpio does not hold back. Even if it looks like Scorpio's holding back, it's like a plan. I realized today that somebody with Venus and Scorpio Scorpio'd me, and they like kind of pulled my own shit, and I just realized it today, months later, which is funny because I'm like, oh my God, that's what I do to people. And you never know until later, right? When Scorpio like hits you, you're like, oh my God. Okay, so be bold, make the first move, especially since you got love going on. Okay, so next, Sagittarius. Sag. So like I told some of the people earlier in the live stream, I popped on here unexpectedly to you guys, unplanned, I should say, because I wanted to kind of test out how it works with the comments and the format and get a feel for it, because I would like to come on here and do some live like readings for you guys where you can ask questions and I just boom, 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 go through them. So if you're not following me, you will want to follow me so that you know when I start doing that. All right, Sagittarius. Oh, the Lovers. I'm jealous now. I got Ace of Cups for Scorpio's reading, and I'm like, oh, that's so cute. And then you guys get the Lovers. Jealous. And the 10 of, holy shit. Okay, so Sag, you win. You win for the day for cards, because you have the Lovers, the High Priestess, and the 10 of Cups. So super into somebody super into you. And I think that you guys may be holding back. Somebody's holding back feelings. Terry, you said Scorpio definitely resonates. I got you. Me and my Scorpio self. I got you. I see you. Somebody's probably holding back some of these feelings because they are very strong, like, marry me, wife me up, kind of like, let's move in together, let's shack up, they're very strong feelings. So we are probably dealing with soulmate type connection here. I mean, the Lover's card always speaks to that, in my opinion. And seeing it reflected with the Ten of Cups, it is something that brings you a great deal of joy. However, what are we not talking about here? Are we not talking about our feelings? Is somebody not telling you how they feel? Or are you not telling them? What's the deal? Okay, let's pull a Moonology card for you, Sag. It reminds me of that song, see, now I'm doing it, called Distance, Christina Perri, about like how the best part is when you're falling for someone, but you haven't told them that you love them. That's what this makes me think of. Sagittarius. A time for healing, balsamic moon. Okay, so this is reflecting upon things that have happened in the past, and there's an emotional reflection. There's an emotional process going on internally through this, and maybe that's why maybe you're not ready to tell somebody how you feel. I mean, Sag is not really one that's just like, I love you, do you want to move in with me? Like, no, they're not that way. So maybe this is where you need to heal some of those old wounds, or those old patterns of being. You love that song, The Distance? I just discovered that song relatively recently, and I like it too. It reminds me of, yeah, it gives me some feels. Let's do Capricorn. Capricorn's energy. Now, Capricorn, when I was reading for Cappy months ago, when did I stop doing weekly readings for you guys? I can't remember. Months ago, what, February? Capricorn had been having their ass handed to them for a long time. And that's because Pluto's been moving through the late stages, the late degrees of Capricorn. Saturn was in there too. You guys, it was just like a ton. I'd have to go back and look at my ephemeris, but there was a lot of negativity going through, difficult stuff for Capricorn. And I think they were just really having their asses handed to them. So I'm hoping I get something prettier, nicer, easier, gentler for Capricorn. I have the reverse Five of Coins, the King of Swords, and the reverse Fool. So not terrible, not as bad. This is actually, it looks like finance is finally looking up here with the reverse Five of Cups. And also, like, you've got your strategy planned. You're not doing any of this. So with the reverse Fool, not doing any of this like just jump off the cliff and go for something. It's very reserved. You are strategizing. You've got your like little planning brain, your thinker brain going, where you are figuring out your next move. It's very calculating energy, but you may be holding back from something that because you don't want to go through anything else, you know. Hey Princess, I didn't see your other comment, but yeah, Shakota Boda, she napping. Princess, I will post it because I know Princess Taurus. I know her sign. I'll post this when I'm done, and then you can go back and watch. I'm just doing like a quick little current energy check-in. So maybe you're holding back from something too, Capricorn, that you shouldn't be holding back from out of fear. And I know you want to be calculating and strategic, but you may also be holding back a little bit too much. So I have expect powerful change and new moon eclipse for you. Ooh, that's beautiful. You've needed a change for so long, Capricorn. It has been a rough road for not only Capricorn sun, but go check your charts, because people, you might have some shit in Capricorn that's been punched in the gut, okay? Just because your sun's not in Capricorn, and you may even know your moon, you know, but look, you could be your Venus. You know, your love could be like just, you know, it's just not good. So check your other placements, because if those planets are hitting those difficult, I call them the bad boys. If those have been hitting in your chart in late degrees of Capricorn, it's been a rough go, but we are getting change overall for Capricorn. Hallelujah, they need it. Okay. Aquarius. Number 11. Aquarius. Aquarius. 5 of Wands, 2 of Coins, 9 of Coins. Competition. This is the theme here. Okay, what did you say? So let you scroll back while you post live. Oh, yeah, that's true. You're right. It does let you go backwards during a live. I didn't even think about that. That is cool. Yay. Okay. 5 of Wands. Competition, tension, struggle. Okay, I'm struggling. I'm trying to figure something out. And it looks like this could be financial, because we do have 2 coin cards. So this could be like you've been struggling financially with something and you're trying to weigh all your options and figure out the best way forward. And then you kind of like almost hit the jackpot. You know, you kind of come into this stride financially where you don't have to make those choices anymore. That's a typical reading, okay? Like that's a typical tarot. That's not how I see this. I think that's applicable for some Aquarians, but this feels like weirdly like romance to me, a love situation, or maybe even a love triangle situation, because it looks like you've been fighting for somebody's attention or somebody's been fighting for yours. And then the other individual is going, who's it gonna be, right? And then one person, I think you, or I'll let you figure it out, finally just says, you know what, screw it. I don't want any of this. Like, I give up. I'm done. I don't want to fight for somebody's attention anymore. That's the energy that I'm feeling for Aquarians, that it has a lot more to do with deciding who's it going to be versus a financial decision. But that may be applicable for some of you. Let's go ahead and pull your Moonology card. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Well, what do you know? That's what I just said. A personal issue reaches a resolution. Yeah, because somebody's like, I'm done with this. This sucks. I don't want to deal with it anymore. Yeah, what more can I say? Okay. Last but not least, Pisces. See, now y'all can't say that I left you anymore. You can't wonder if you won't wonder if I'm dead or if I'm okay, if I'm like in the hospital and I had some terrible accident, you know, if I'm in a coma. I'm here. And I'm alive. Okay, so Pisces, what energy you got? You waited all this time, Terry. For Pisces. Good job. Thank you. Reverse 9 of Coins now, the 4 of Coins, and the reverse Page of Coins. If you always hold back, you're never gonna know. And you're always gonna feel this isolation. And that's what you're doing right now. It's like I'm holding back because I'm afraid to put myself out there. And this could be relationship, this could be financial, this is any of those things, but this is definitely about you. It's like you're hoarding yourself and you don't want to put that out there, because what if it's taken advantage of, or what if you don't like the result, you know? But this is only creating a wall between you and the world, right? And you and all the things that could be. So that energy right now is your struggle to break through. So you need to put yourself out there to learn something new. I don't care what it is, just learn something. If you're like, I don't know what to learn, you know, something, go reach out and try to figure something out, because this is a time where you might stagnate if you don't extend yourself. Thank you for being here, Donna. I appreciate you watching. Let's pull a Moonology card for Pisces. Nothing is yet set in stone, the mutable moon. So you have to understand Pisces being a mutable sign. I just threw my card. That's okay. It's the last one. It's the last reading. Being a mutable sign is changeable and flexible. So Pisces, this is about you not deciding that something is over or done, or that you're over and done before it really is. Okay. I'm really glad that you guys watched. I didn't know if anybody would show up. I was totally prepared to just talk to the camera the whole time, and it was really pleasant that I didn't have to do that. And I will come back and I'll do some one-on-one readings for you guys and be weird, and hopefully you'll like it. You guys have a happy week. Monday's almost over. Mwah.